Art block is an evil every artist must conquer. It can loom over you, especially when those deadlines seem to be getting bigger and bigger. But in all actuality, art block is simply you blocking yourself from being creative. Yes, you are the problem. I know it might seem harsh, but it is actually a blessing in disguise. When you are the issue, you have the most control to fix it. So why not think of it as a good thing? So, how do you fix art block? First things first, get out of your head. You're putting way too much pressure on yourself to create instead of actually creating. Just go out and do it. Oh, but Pixie, it's just not that simple. I don't even know what to draw. Well, now you do. You can draw me or literally anything you see. The important thing is just to start. Draw something you see on your desk, from your camera roll, your favorite food, anything, or all of the above. If you draw me though, make sure to send it my way because I would love to see it, obviously. And you can find me on TikTok or Instagram and send it in my DMs or tag me or comment because they do have picture commenting, or you can email me. Second, that is short term, obviously, because what will you draw once you've drawn your whole desk, everything in your apartment, your whole camera roll, if you still have art block? Well, here's something you may or may not like. Work. Not like a job at McDonald's or anything, but work that's going to be work. I want you to create a project that you can clock into. Every day, you're thinking about this bigger art project, something bigger than yourself. You can have multiple of these for when you finish one, or when you get sick of the same old project over and over again. It's always okay to start over. But having a project bigger than yourself pushes you into thinking more creatively and problem solving. And when you are staying curious, you can't be blocked, because there are just so many things you can do and you can learn. For example, start an animation channel, make an AMV, create merch for your OCs, and look into the process of sales and marketing. Art is so much more than just drawing. Art is business. And although you don't need to sell your art to make a living, it is nice to have financial freedom. When you achieve financial freedom, it gives you a lot more liberty to produce your art. A lot of the time, when I have art block, it stems from worry. And most of my worries are financial at this point in my life. And I am sure that is the case for most people. In order to not be like most people, we can't be doing the same things that most people do. Most people are afraid to show their presence online, but that's the only way to build our brands and have the freedom to create our art instead of creating other people's dream art. Unless you're a minor, then I suggest building up your technical skills rather than posting online because the internet is harsh, or just post anonymously online to build a brand. But if you do start to post online, make sure to keep yourself safe and never delete the app if you want to delete the social media profile and forget the password. That digital footprint will be so much harder to get rid of if you don't remember that password. Not that I'm speaking from experience or anything. End of disclosure, there's a ton of things I would or wouldn't have done when I was a teen. Third thing you can do to cure art block, not that I'm a doctor or anything, choose what works for you for sure, is to do everything in your power to change your mindset. Any blocks you have are purely mental games. A wonderful book that helps with this mindset, not sponsored by the way, is The Artist's Way. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. It's huge. But if you haven't, it basically gives you weekly tasks and daily ones as well to keep you creative. It truly has changed how I see the world, and I hope you give it a try. But if you don't, I recommend you do one thing that they have you do, which is morning pages. You don't need to be a writer at all for this. Basically, what the morning pages are is just a complete mind dump in the morning. Uncensored, and it has to be 3 pages, of course. You can choose a smaller journal to start. I do recommend a small one. Or like normal size. I think it's pretty average if I say so myself. What the morning pages do is it helps you learn what is blocking you, any limiting beliefs you might have subconsciously, and just more about yourself in general. And it can help you get more ideas for creative projects. It's a win-win everywhere. It takes some time for sure to fill out 3 empty pages at the start, but the practice of working through that block and that empty page is why it is so good for art block. It teaches you that the hardest part is always starting, and just to fight through that block. Anything on a page is better than nothing. If you make 1,000 drawings and you get a hit out of even one of those drawings, then you will have a hit of a drawing. While the person who doesn't start will never get there, and they probably will die. Create things badly. Don't be afraid to be bad. You can look back to my first video that I made, and I am sure you can tell that I have improved. That first video is made to be bad, yes, because all I wanted was to start. I needed to get over that fear factor, and I got so much praise over it that I couldn't even begin to fathom it. People commented such sweet things, and I would have never received all of that support had I not started. So, take this as my message to you. Whatever your dream is, give it your all. Take breaks when you need to, but don't ever stop learning. There is so much to learn that the only thing holding you back is yourself. If any of this helped you and you liked this video, then be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you, and stay cutesy, stay happy. I love you. Bye! This is the part of the video where I am going to be putting fan art, and I originally wrote this and I was like, I was just gonna put some of my art here, but somebody sent me fan art, so thank you so much for sending me fan art. I love it so much. It's so cute, and I don't know, you made my whole week. Thank you. Bye.